3, 2, 1. I ain't forgot how it's done. What's going on, guys? Dan with Mad Nasty Trapping. I'll wait for some people to jump up in the room before we start the topic of the day. How's everybody doing? Sitting here chilling, hanging out with some friends of mine. You know. What's up? Boom. Now we're starting to get some people up in here. God, I've missed all of you so much. I've missed everybody. Golly. Wow. God, I need to do this more often. 13. God, I'm gonna start ripping. Man, we got some people up in here. It's awesome, guys. All right, I'm ready to get started up in here. How y'all doing tonight? Get the comments rolling, guys. Comment, like, share. Let's blow this broadcast up. It's going to be fun. I got a little bit of things to go over. I'm going to keep it nice, short, and sweet, guys. I've missed all of you. That's the most important thing. I am not gone. I am not gone forever. I'm definitely back, y'all. And 3, 2, 1, boom. Mad Nasty's in the motherfucking house. But I got some stuff to go over here. We got people jumping in, people jumping out, more people jumping in. I love it. Jimmy Rucker, filthy fucker, motherfucker. Jimmy Rucker's in the motherfucking house. Hitting that blast. What's up? All my people. God, so many people I remember and so many newbies. What's up, y'all? Anyways, so, what's been going on with Mad Nasty? I'll fill you in. And it ain't all good, y'all. But let's just say that I'm doing well. So here we go. Here's what I'm thinking, guys. I got to kicking back and thinking, after I just got burned hard, on the last year and a half. I've had a lot of great experiences in the last year and a half, and a lot of great people in this trapping community and outdoors sporting across the board, from fishermen to bait and trap suppliers and manufacturers of baits and lures, and, you know, everybody that I've met along the way. The bulk majority of you guys are great people. But I just got really freaking burned last weekend. And it set me the wrong way. To the point where I've about had enough and I'm done with the old days. There's time for a new era of mad nasty. And it sucks, y'all. Because I love all of you. But here's what's going on. What's up, Tony Flowers? Jimmy Rucker's in the house. Trying to see up in the little bubbles up above. Man, there's so many people. Ronnie and... God, man. Oh, so many people. Alright, so I got to thinking back. You know. And when it comes to the old days, we all know that stuff used to go down over a handshake. A handshake and a verbal agreement and a verbal deal. Kill us down a little bit so we can get serious here. But a verbal agreement and a handshake deal used to be a way of life. You either stuck by it, and if you didn't, there were repercussions for it. But nowadays it seems that a handshake deal and a verbal agreement don't mean shit. And I'm taking it like that from here on out. Unfortunately, I don't want to be that way. I want to be able to trust everybody and feel that all of us are good people, but the bad seeds in the bunch really done fucked me over this time. And I'm going to start. Let's roll back the time. Back to when... God, everybody's like, Dan's back, Mad Nasty's back. Thanks for the appreciation, guys. I have not forgot about you. I've just been a little bit busy. But let's flip back the chart. Let's go back to last trapping season. Trapping season of 2017, 2018. Okay? I got burned. And I'm not going to mention his name. Some of y'all know him. Some of y'all have him on your friends list. But I got burned. And I'll show him some respect because he is a fellow outdoorsman, a fellow trapper. But I made a verbal agreement deal with this said person that we were going to exchange product. I had traps and some trapping supplies and some coon bones, and I packaged them together in a package deal in which I mailed out to this particular person in trade for additional traps that I can use. Even fair deal. Trade for trade. I did my part, fulfilled my half of the deal, boxed up my product, sent it off in the mail. Said person received my package, and even so much had the balls to go on live stream with me and unbox and open and show all said products: traps, knives, trapping supplies, coon bones, and thank me graciously for it. A year and a half later, I have still yet to receive his half the fucking deal. I'm nice enough not to call you out by name, but I want my goods, you son of a bitch. A verbal agreement is a verbal agreement. You follow through. I want my goddamn package and I want my traps. Tired of getting fucking burned. You know who you are. I'm not going to call you out. I'm going to show you respect as a fellow outdoorsman. Follow through on your part of the deal. That's burned, number 1. Burned, number 2. Welcome, everybody. God, I got bubbles and people. I love all of you. You guys are all super fantastic. I wish I could give you all a big bro hug because you're all the shit. Burned, number 2. Buddy of mine that I hang out with on a regular basis. He comes up to me and says, hey, I know your vehicle's broke down. I know you can't get out and trap. You got some traps on your wall. I want to keep you going in fur. I says, that's awesome. What's your plan? He goes, I got a buddy of mine who's got a game feeder. He's got a game feeder, a bunch of raccoons, and a couple of fox underneath that game feeder. You let me borrow the traps. I'll bring them out to my buddy's property, and every week I will bring you those coons and fox from his property. Just gotta let me borrow the traps, man. I got this. No problem. Just make sure I get them back. I'm lending them out. They're not to keep. They're not for sale. These are traps that I need back at the end of the season. And we're agreeing upon a weekly drop-off for raccoons here. I'll put my $150 worth of traps on the line. Let's do this. Handshake verbal. To this day, my $150 worth of traps have not yet been returned. And I have not seen a single coon from this son of a bitch that's using my shit. Don't fuck with me. I'm tired of it. That's burned number 2. That was like 3-4 months ago. I got burned on that one. Hello, everybody. And number 3. This is a guy that I do not know that has just royally sent me over the edge. And I will put him on blast right here and now. Remember his name. And I will give my word's gold. You can ask anybody that I've ever done dealings with. My word is gold. If anybody out there watching this broadcast can get this stupid son of a bitch to refund me my money that he fucking stole from me, it'll be worth a nice crisp $50 bill to the person who makes it happen and gets that money back into my hand. Here's the deal that went down. I'm without a vehicle. We all know this. Still, money's been tight. Things are better, but money's been tight. So I'm still without a vehicle. I want to rebuild, and my plan is to rebuild the original Mad Nasty White Beast jacked up Jeep. And it will happen, providing I don't get fucked again. So I've been looking for a shell, a replacement body for my Jeep, so I can get this thing repaired and back on the road and ready for Mudfest, Mid-Michigan Mudfest coming up in June. Now I'll get into details on that later. It's besides the point right now. But in works of getting my Jeep repaired, I've been searching for an extremely rare shell, replacement shell for my Jeep. Not easy to come by. I start looking on Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace, I found one, Illinois. I contact said seller, Chris Ferriols. Chris Ferriols. You're a fucking motherfucker, and I want my fucking money. I want my money back now. And as soon as I get my money back in my hands, anybody that can help me get my motherfucking money back from this crooked ass, pocket raping son of a bitch will get a $50 bill, crisp and clean, sent to them in the mail, exclusively from me, with a handwritten thank you letter for helping me get my goddamn money back. That's how the Mad Nasty hooks y'all up. So this guy, Chris Ferriols, Ferriols. Yes, I'm calling you out, Chris Ferriols. He is selling a 1995 white Jeep Cherokee two-door out of Illinois. I hit him up on Facebook Marketplace. When I went on Facebook Marketplace, I messaged him and I said, "You've got the Jeep that I need." He goes, "Great, I'd love to sell it to you. I'll sell it to you for $300. And I says, "Fine. It's got no front, it's got no motor, it's got no trans, it's got no bumpers, whatever. It's pretty stripped out. But I only need the shell. I don't even care if it has wheels, tires. I just need a shell." He's like, "Done deal, $300. And I says, "I need it brought here to Michigan. How much would you charge me to get it here to Michigan?" And he says, I'll do that for $200. I'll put it on a car hauler trailer and I'll get it to Michigan for you." I says, "Done. Cash. Got it. Done. You're going to put the car on a car hauler trailer for $200, take it from Illinois to Michigan. That $200 is clean and clear yours, regardless of the fact. When you get to Michigan, I take a look at the vehicle. The vehicle is worth purchasing. Great. You get another $300 at the end of the line. But your delivery cash is in advance. Done. Deal. If I look at the Jeep and I see that it is not up to par, or it has the parts that I need are rotted or broken, I'm sending you back with the Jeep. You don't get that $300, but you do get to retain the $200 that is yours, rightfully so, for bringing the vehicle up here to Michigan and then driving back. That round trip with the vehicle is $200, clean and clear yours, whether it be a final deal and a sale or not. He goes, "Deal." And I've got all the screenshots to back all this up, guys. I do not bullshit. I got all these to back it up. Every one of them. If you want to see them, I'll message them all to you. Okay? So this Chris Ferriols, son of a bitch, he goes and he looks up from where he lives in Illinois to Michigan. He goes, "Wow, that's, a little bit longer than I thought. It's about a 5-hour drive." Says, "It is. $200, 10 hours round trip. That's like $20 an hour just to haul it up here. Purchase of the vehicle or not." And he goes, well, if I'm going to haul it up there, I need to see an additional $50. I need $250. And I need to be paid on the delivery in advance before I even load up the truck and bring it up to you. He says, okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. I would do the same thing, honestly. I ain't going to beat on him for that. If I'm going to bring a vehicle of mine out of state for somebody else to purchase it, I'm going to ask for the delivery transfer fee up front to make sure that at the end of the line, the guy's real deal. Whether or not I get my vehicle back home or whether or not he has me go and gives me an address to McDonald's a state and a half away, I didn't waste my round trip. So I understand that. That's completely fair and understandable and reasonable. So I says, no problem. $250, I got that. Gotcha. Okay? So he goes and he sends me a marketplace message that says, this person is requesting $250 from you. I says, I can't transfer funds over Marketplace. I can't do that. And he goes, well, there's Money App. We can use Money App. I don't have a bank account, y'all. I got a prepaid debit card, and for whatever reason, it won't work in that Money App. I says, you know what? What will work is Western Union. Okay? I'm going to load cash onto Western Union, and as soon as that deal is transferred over, then I will give you a confirmation number in which you can go to your local Western Union desk and get your cash. Then we need to come up with an agreement on how to get the vehicle here. So I go on the app, and I got screenshots to back all this up, and I'll gladly give it to anybody on here that doesn't believe me. Fact check me, guys. I go and I Western Union him the money. He says he's going to borrow his father's trailer to go and bring the vehicle up. This is like Tuesday. He was going to bring it up on like Wednesday. Then it became Thursday, and he couldn't get his hands on a trailer. And I got a hold of him, and he says, I don't have a trailer to bring it up. I'm working on it. I'm going to have to rent one. I says, I'll tell you what, I'm a man of my word. I need this vehicle for my extremely rare build. I will call U-Haul and pay U-Haul so that you can go and get the trailer from U-Haul and trailer it up. That's the end of the line. He went, prior to the agreement of the U-Haul trailer, he went and already had pulled out his funds. And that was the last I heard from him. That motherfucker, Chris Ferriolis. Chris F-E-R-R-I-O-L-S. I'm calling you out right now, motherfucker. I want a goddamn refund on my money. You straight clean and clear clocked me for $250 cash. You know damn well you did it. I got confirmation you did it. I got the confirmation number that you went in person to the store, showed ID, collected your $250, and then you put me on block. It's fucking bullshit. 110% bullshit. I've got your name. I've got your address. I've got all your social media sites. I know your town. I know exactly where the fuck you're at. I got pictures of your vehicle. I got every screenshot of every conversation I had with this son of a bitch. And I'm this close to contacting the authorities in his town and pressing charges against this stupid son of a bitch for wire transfer fraud. To the best of my knowledge, that's a federal offense. So over $250, this punk-ass 20-something-year-old kid is going to get himself in a whole tornado of shit if he doesn't refund me my cash immediately. I'll burn him in over $250. His woman, his 2 kids, he's going to put them through all this shit too, over $250 on a verbal agreement gone bad. Man up. refund my money, I walk away clean and clear. Never to speak to you again. So, Chris Ferriols, Chris Ferriols, out of Illinois. If anybody up here, I got 16 people watching right now, if anybody can contact him, Chris Ferriols, and tell him that Mad Nasty Trapper Dan Edwards wants his money back, refund it. Don't be a punk bitch and rob people. I want my money back. Anybody up in here that can get a hold of him on Messenger, Facebook, get a hold of him. And if he refunds my money, and you guys can screenshot a picture saying that because of you, he refunded my money, I'll put a crisp $50 bill in an envelope with a thank you letter to the person that helps me get my goddamn money back. And I'll send it off to you. And that's a promise. So, that's where I stay screwed. And I got back to sitting back today and I'm thinking about it. And 95% of the people out there are good people, good, genuine people. And I gotta imagine a lot of you guys have been burned like me. And you feel like me. I gotta imagine, Stephen Cooper's coming up on here. It's Christopher Daniel Ferriols. Christopher Daniels Ferriols. In the comments section, Stephen Cooper's got a lot of information too. There's got to be a lot of people out there like me, guys. You're tired of being burned. You don't want to be an ass and be like, a handshake and a verbal no longer means anything, because it does. In my eyes, it still does. But I got to back down on it for quite a while. Because my word is gold. And if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something. And I've done it over and over and over again. You guys know how it is. I'm a generous motherfucker. And I show appreciation to the people that reciprocal. I send you some product, you send me some product back. You send me some product, I give you some reviews. It's back and forth, back and forth. That's how it's done. But the ones that burn me, I've had it. Had enough. The guy, quick review, blah, 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 blah. Quick review. The guy that burned me on the trap trade. You know who you are. You watch my shit. Last year you were a big portion of Mad Nasty's live streams. You robbed me blind of traps, trapping gear, and coon bones, man. And a couple of nice Kershaw knives. You even unboxed them live stream with me. You unboxed them on my live stream, and you still stole them from me. And didn't return your part of the deal. You fucking suck, and you know who you are. And you're damn lucky that I'm giving you the outdoorsman courtesy, because you're a fellow outdoorsman, one of us, that I'm not going to rip who the hell you are. Send me my products, man. Send me my part of the deal. So, yeah. And my buddy, I'm working on my buddy right now. He's going to be getting a phone call from me this evening, because I'm just retracting everything that screwed me. And I'm getting mine. I'm getting mine, man. And as much as I've been screwed over, nobody likes being screwed over. And how somebody can sit there in good conscience and screw people like that blows my mind, how you can be that big of a fucking piece of shit. Piece of shit number 1, piece of shit number 2, piece of shit number 3. I want my traps, my gear. Fulfill your part of the deal. Person number 2, I want my gear back that I lent you in return for the catch you were supposed to drop off at my house every week that you have yet to drop off a single fucking possum. You son of a bitch. Wow. Great. And Christopher Daniels Ferriols, you straight robbed me of extremely hard to come by $250 cash. My pockets are thin. That $250 to me is Michael Jackson money, because there ain't a whole lot of it in my world. I want my fucking money back, Chris. And I will push it till all three of these motherfuckers fulfill their part of the deal or reimburse me what's owed. And that's the Mad Nasty way. I think it's enough said on that. So if you guys know who those three people are, you probably know person one and person three, but the one in the middle, that's a little personal side gig. That's not even social media, online, nothing. That's like a verbal local here in town. But person one, y'all know who he is. Tell him, complete your side of the deal. It's been a year and a half. If you can't afford $50 postage in a year and a half, then go sell your mother's bras online. I don't know. Do something. Go panhandle for a day or two. Then take that little jingle, jangle in that cup there, pour it out on the counter at the post office, and get me my motherfucking stamp and send my shit, you son of a bitch. Ah. God. I even so much as told that motherfucker. I even so much as told person number one that did this trap deal live on my live stream, like just a year and a half ago right here, and sat in his truck and unboxed his like knives and traps and bones and stuff, and yeah. I even told you that I would drive down there to your house and pick up the package. I'll knock on your door. Hey, I'm here. No postage needed, buddy. I just want my gear, man. It'll be worth like the 2-hour, 3-hour drive. Hey, where's my gift? You're a part of the deal. And he come back and says, you come up my driveway, I'll shoot you. Fuck you. Straight up. Go fuck yourself, you fucking crook. Dick. And that's unreal. As a fellow outdoorsman, you do all right. I got respect for you as an outdoorsman. But as a person to person making a deal, you're a piece of shit. And to that I say, fuck you. You guys know who he is. He's on a lot of your friends list. I'm not even going to call out who he is because I do have a little bit of respect for the guy as a fellow outdoorsman, and I don't want to lose any of us outdoorsmen because, goddamn it, we're far and few in between. Everybody's picking up golf clubs, doing that bullshittery, playing fucking tennis, and walking around the malls. So even if I consider you a flippin' piece of crap, a fellow outdoorsman's a fellow outdoorsman, and I'm not going to totally broom you under the rug. But I will never do any more business with you. And I just want you to complete your side of the deal. Man up. Or go play golf so I can rag on you when you're not in this whole community of us awesomeness people. I'm probably going to get heat for it, but I really don't give a fuck. He knows he floundered on the fucking deal, and he knows he's shoving it up my ass. So, to that I say, fuck you. Anyways, I still got 11 people on here. I still got 11 people on here. Now, Stephen Cooper. You may, in all ways, shape, or form, be 100% accurate. But we gotta at least give a little generosity and just a little bit of compassion to this guy. Come on. Mike Paradise in the house. I don't want to mention names. But you're right. Anyways. So, what's up, y'all? I'm known to give you guys some love. You guys know what's going on now. Oh my God. I got a message from... Yeah, dude, I'm getting message after message after message. People in the comments. How many of you guys have gotten burned by the motherfucker I'm talking about? Not person 3. Chris Ferriols. If you guys could help me get my $250 back, looking him up, hit him up on Messenger, be like, complete your side of the deal, you sons of bitch. If I can get everybody on here to just fucking tag, nag, and he can Western Union me my motherfucking money back, I'll even so much as come on here live and say, I got my money back, so stop harping on that guy. You'll let him be. He learned his lesson. But all I want is my fucking money back. If he can Western Union me my money back, as soon as I get that crisp $250 back in my hand, I will personally block all of his shit, and that'll be the last time I ever talk to that mother. But, yeah, everybody that's posting up here in the comment section that has been burned by person number 1 that I keep unnamed, showing my generosity to fellow outdoorsmen. You know you fucked up, and I got a feeling that there's a ripe couple of people in here, too, that you fucked over as well. And it's not the first time. I've gotten many anonymous messages, which I've got names. I'm going to keep them anonymous. But a lot of the trapping and outdoors forums that you're on, when they see that you're posting on my stuff, people are hitting me up and saying, I got burned by this guy. Don't do business dealings with him. I go, well, I did too. Not doing any more with him, but I got burned too. I got a lot of these messages. Coming from people out of the blue saying, is a bad trader. Ripped me off of product, goods, sales, money, whatever. I even got a buddy of mine that lives right down that way that in the business dealings of lures and baits that were properly packaged and mailed and shipped, went over to unnamed person and were supposedly damaged in the freaking mail. So it's damaged in the mail, and the mailman had me clean out their mail truck. And when the mailman had me clean out their mail truck, I don't feel I owe you money. Wait a minute. Isn't that backpedaling on a deal? Isn't it backpedaling on a deal, guys? I think it is. Because you received the fucking product. Just like with me. You received the product, fulfill your part of the deal. If it's damaged in shipment, then say something and maybe ask for 20% off or a little bit less. Don't just say, fuck you, dude. Screw you. I'm not paying you. Because it ain't the only time. You burned him. You burned me. You burned a half a dozen other sons of bitches on other fucking forums and chat sites. And you burned them of gear. You burned them of cash. You burned them all out. And everybody calls you out on it behind your back, behind the scenes, because they're getting a hold of me to make sure that I don't get burned, and I already did. It's bullshit. Get that fucking box in the mail. You motherfucker. I respect you as an outdoorsman, but as an individual in a handshake verbal agreement, your mama should have taught you better. Didn't she teach you to go and follow through on your deals? Because if she didn't, go ask her. She's in the fucking other room. Literally, she's in the other room. Go ask her. Good Lord. Fulfill your part of the deal. God. Motherfucker. And Chris Ferriols, you're a piece of shit. God damn. Anyways. Again, don't call out his name. You know who he is. Done. Good night. You guys can put him on blast. I'm not putting him on blast. He knows who the hell he is. You guys know who the hell he is. All I want is my box that he says is by his door waiting on postage. Go panhandle some cash, you fucking bum. pour it out on the counter at the post office, slap that there stamp on it, and stick it in the box. And I'll call it a wash. Hell, I might even post a review that it took you 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. But he finally followed through and got it done. Thank you. But I'm not doing that until I get my shit. Anyway. God, I'm fueled. I'm just tired of getting fucked. My butthole's starting to hurt. I don't like things in my butthole. I sure don't. Anyways, how has everybody been? I'm gonna flip my record over. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Coming to the journey to the center of the mind. Center of the mind. Anyway. God, I've missed everybody. I don't know what I've been doing not coming on here live.
No, 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 I'm not a juvenile delinquent.
I'm not a juvenile delinquent. Oh, shit.
I know, because I'm not a juvenile delinquent. You need not be blue.
Anyways, I got a lot of comments. Oh, I love it. Oh, for all you guys who don't know who you've been listening to, this is Migration and Dukes. That'd be the legend, the Ted Nugent right there. The fucking man. Anyways, so anyway, so let me go through some of these comments here, guys. Yeah, I'm a bit pissed off. So if you guys could look them up. Chris Farriols. Christopher Daniels Farriols. Farriols. Out of Illinois. Hit him up. Put him on blast. Tell him I want Mad Nasty's money sent back. I'm done playing around with this fucking... It's not Illinois. I feel bad for all you Illinois people. It really makes me feel weird about them. Anyway, let's get to some comments here, and then I gotta roll off of here and get the kids to bed. Good Lord, everybody. Thank you for staying on here live with me. I've missed you all so much. Jason's in here, says hi. Curtis, hello. Ronnie Thompson, what up, homie? God damn it. Evan Murray, yo, home, what up? Oh, boy. Tony Flowers. I'm doing fishing this year, guys. Tony Flowers better hook me up with a free rod. I've been plugging you enough. Old Glory fishing rods. Old Glory custom rods. Better hook me up with a fishing rod. I plugged the hell out of you. Please, send me some product. Anyway. Oh, this is fucking stupid. I love it. You guys are the greatest. Nick Munding says, holy crap, it's Danny's back. Yes, I am. I'm back. Did you miss me? Stanley Dingus says, what's up? Regular. Jason Johnson, Mr. Dan, what up? Regular. James Daro says, wow, brother, hate to hear that. On that, I was burnt in that year as well. Three times Coyotes. We're done being fucking burned. 2019 is the year of redemption and never getting fucked again. This year must, from this point forward, be clean and clear, verbal handshake deals that follow through, and if they don't, there's repercussions for it. There's no excuse for it. Your mama's raised you right. And I'm not saying all of you guys are good people. I'm saying the ones that are fucking people over here, mamas tried to raise you right. You just went off the fucking rails and went into stupid. I don't know. Anyways, so let me see here. James Earl says, Dan, I'm with you on that. Ben Walker says, that's bullshit. Yup, 110%. Stephen Cooper says, wait, I missed it. Repeat it. This will be put up for repost. Cooper, you already know what I'm talking about because we talked on phone privately between each other about this matter. Eric Ball says, hey, whatever happened to our trail camera? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that son of a bitch. So I go out in the woods with my buddy Eric Ball down here. He puts out his trail camera out in the woods. Somebody steals his trail camera. I says, you know what, I got this. I got a trail camera. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to put a GPS tracker chip on the inside of the camera. Put the housing back together again. Put it out in the woods. And, yeah, my camera got stolen too. Go figure. I go to look up my GPS tracking chip, and the GPS tracking chip don't work. Epic fail, motherfuckers. What's the odds of a GPS tracker chip failing to work when you set it in there so that you would catch the guy that steals it next time he steals it and don't work? Only in my fucking life. Anyway, that's what's going on with that, Eric. Stephen Cooper says, Chris Farriols. Chris Farrios. And his girlfriend's name is Faith Rogers. Faithrogers. Hit both Chris Farriols and Faith Rogers up on Facebook Messenger. Hit him up on Marketplace. Make a fake deal with his ass. I don't care what you got to do. And help Mad Nasty get his refund of $250 because he straight robbed my pocket of the little bit of money that I had. Fucking son of a bitch. Fucking hate you, Chris. Follow through on your deal or refund the cash so we can walk away from this bullshit. Tony Powers, what up, man? You said be right back. Mike Paradise, another guy that says the days are long gone of a handshake and a verbal transfer of a dealings. It's sad. It shouldn't be. We need to bring that back in 2019, but we got to do it and do it smart. I knew that $250 risk paying in advance was a risk that I took on, and I knew it had the option to fail. I knew that. But I went through on my part of the deal, and the other guy fucked me. I'm pissed about him fucking me. Even though I knew that $250, this could potentially happen. But I don't blame him for doing it the way we did it. If I had a vehicle that I was selling out of state, I would want finances in advance for the transfer and drive time before I leave my driveway. Because I don't know if the other guy's going to be there on the other end of the line, and if I'm going a state or 2 states or 3 states over with something to do a cash deal, I want to know that the guy's going to be on the other end of the line, that the other guy's serious about the deal. And you do that by getting your money for the transfer of the product in advance. That I totally understand that. I don't have a problem with how we dealt with that. Where it came into play is when he started bullshitting me on, got to borrow a trailer from him, didn't work. Got to borrow a trailer from him, didn't work. I got to rent a trailer. I don't have the money to rent a trailer. Well, I'll rent you the fucking trailer. Oh, now you're going to put me on block. That's where you fucked up. And instead of saying, hey, this deal, I'm not feeling comfortable with it, so I'm just going to kick your money back. Or, you know what, I can't get my hands on a trailer, or my vehicle, I don't feel safe driving it with another vehicle on a trailer behind me. I just don't feel safe about the deal. Or, I don't feel comfortable with the transaction here, so I'm going to decline on the deal. No, that's okay. I would have been totally fine with that. I would have found an alternative route or a friend or a buddy that could have gone with me down there to get it. But he offered to trailer it up if I paid to have it sent up. He set the deals. And I got screenshots to back all this up, guys. So, I just want a refund on my cash, and then I'll drop it. Otherwise, I might have to go and find alternative routes to get it back. Stephen Cooper says, fuck him and his girlfriend. There's some bitch made fucks. I would agree with you. Cooper says, but I tracked their asses down quick, though. Yup. Mike Paradise says, you're out of luck if you use Western Union. Always use PayPal. I'm not, you know, I was told that the other day, too, after all this went down. Stephen Cooper says, don't forget he also set up 2 other buyers for $1,000 when he played his girlfriend. Yeah, he tried to sell it out from underneath me once he had the cash, too. I heard that. Frank says, open up a good old can of whoop ass. This guy right here has a clean criminal record. I don't want to go across state lines and kick the shit out of him. That would be like premeditated assault. You know, one would probably like to go and knock on his door when he comes up to the door, clock him, but no. I like keeping a clean criminal record. This ain't 20 years ago where we could just go out back and duke it out. Nowadays, it's legal in courts. It's not for me. I've had my fair share in front of a court. And I don't need an assault record, so unfortunately I can't go over there and open up a can of whoop ass in your terms, Frank. Aiden says, well, good luck getting it back. People these days are stupid. And not all, but goddamn it, I'm finding every one of the shitheads. Stephen Cooper says, Christopher Daniel Ferriols. Yep, I'll keep plugging his name out there because you're a piece of crap and your dealings are terrible. I want my money back. Stephen Cooper says he's in New Lenox, Illinois. Yes, he is in New Lenox, Illinois. Christopher Daniels Ferriols, New Lenox, Illinois. His vehicle is still on up for sale on Facebook. You guys can look up his vehicle and bullshit him on a deal if you'd like. Aiden said, how much did he take? He took $250 cash via wire transfer, Western Union. Cooper says $250, yes sir. Aiden, yeah, there you go. Stephen Cooper says, rip Dan off over Western Union doing vehicle purchase. Yes. Aiden says, wow, I hope he gets his money back. Cooper says, I have all the info, phone numbers, plate numbers, address, names, and tons of screenshots. Yes, sir. If you need information, get it from Cooper, too. He's got it all. We're in the cahoots together here, brother. Donald Kindred said, to remind me of a couple real pieces of crap we both know, I'll call them out. Call them out, Don. I love you, Don. You're the man. God damn it. Donald Kindred, you and I, friends for life, buddy. No bullshit. I'm down till we're dead in the ground, son. Alright. Cooper says his girlfriend's name is Faith Rogers. She knew about it when I played like I was an interested buyer, and she blocked me after shit got real. Yep, that's true, and I bet you Cooper has the screenshots and the messages that he sent out to her, too, to get my money back. Person number 1 is a fucking jackass outdoorsman poser. Yes, he is! Leaving him unnamed again. But it's common knowledge within the trapping community, even though you're a fellow outdoorsman, everybody, it goes unsaid. I ain't even got to say it. Oh my God, hundreds of coyotes, but no pictures, and the truck catch on fire, and it didn't get dropped off. Stupid ass. My truck got on fire in the furs and stuff, and I didn't make it to drop off because I didn't have any furs and I wasn't planning on going anyway. Stupid ass. Stephen Cooper says, don't you mean his grandparents' driveway? Now. Relax, Cooper. Oh, shit. Mike Paradise calls him out by name. And there's 2 likes next to it. We know you're a punk. Put my box in the mail. James Holmes, rocking it. James Holmes coming in. Wah! Fuck that crooked bastard. Yup. Cooper says, pretty sad 24-year-old outdid unnamed and showed proof. Donald Kindred said, when we go live on this shit, I'm calling them all out, so don't worry. Let her rip, Don, on your Facebook live stream, not mine. I tote the thin, clean line, buddy. I try to be as socially acceptable as possible. I don't want beef with people. I just want my part of the deal. Tired of getting fucked, my ass hurts. But my fellow outdoorsmen and outdoors women, good or bad, you still are our brothers and sisters of the backwoods. So I'll show you at least respect on that much and not call you out by name for being a piece of shit when it comes to dealings. But yeah, Kindred, if you want to call him out, let her rip, man. But that ain't my position to do so. I'm taking the higher ground, buddy. Mike Paradise says car trip to Illinois. Car trip to Illinois. Yeah. Would be nice if I had a car that ran. Fuck me. But yeah. I don't know how good that would be, me knocking on his door. I don't know. Joseph says, what's going on? This will be up for replay, so you can get a full replay of it, buddy. Tony Flowers says, I can't even find a profile, and I'm in Illinois. It's up there, buddy. Tony Flowers, get a hold of me on Messenger, and I'll kick you a screenshot of what his profile looks like. It's Christopher or Chris Ferriols. It's either Ferrios or it's an Farrios. It's one or the other. But I got a screenshot of a picture of him. So get a hold of me, Tony Flowers, on Messenger. I'll get you that screenshot after the broadcast. Donald Kindred says, yeah, well, I won't cover for those crooks, and they aren't going to like me at all. Burn them, brother. Tony Flowers says, it's a possibility, LOL. Tony Flowers, PM me, I'll give you names and screenshots of their profiles. Yup. Cooper, get him over to Tony Flowers, dude. Everything I gave you, get it all over to him. Donald Kindred says, sounds like me. Yup. And there's another 2 laughy signs right next to it. There's 2 ha-has right next to it. Because you're a punk, motherfucker, and we all know it. God. If you were full of any more shit, I'd call you a porta potty at a goddamn concert. Fucking stupid. Cooper says, Dan, message me in a few minutes. I gotta hop off here. Okay, I'll hit you up, Cooper. Joseph says, sound like charges need to be filed. Yeah, that's a lot of work, though, man. And I don't know if anything will come out of it, but I'm sure I'm probably going to do that if it comes down to it. Joseph says, how's it been? Cold and snowy around here in New York. It's not much different here in Michigan, buddy. Colder than hell, snow, and still no vehicle. And yeah. Ashley Compton, what's up? I've missed you. I know. I've been off live for a while. I haven't been out in the woods. And I've been working my ass off, working 2 jobs. Just trying to get finances straight. And everything's back on the up and up. My financials are good and in order. Family's doing good. And I've basically taken the second half or the last 3 quarters of the trapping season off. just for lack of not having a vehicle to get out to the woods, and spent some much needed quality time with my family. And I greatly appreciate the time I get with them. So, yeah, it hasn't been all bad. It has strengthened my family greatly by not being out in the woods trapping this season. And I kind of needed a break anyway. It was getting stressful, man. Tony Flowers says he's 3 hours north of me. If you can make a drive over there and get my cash, it'd be worth $50 crisp in an envelope sent out to you. Or just take 50 off the rip and kick me 200. I don't give a fuck. Please help me out, guys. $250 to me is like Michael Jackson cash, man. Like, I got some jingle in my pocket, but that's about it. Because I pay for my house and my motherfucking kids and the bills and everything else. And yeah. We all know we're all in the same boat. But that $250 to me is Michael Jackson money, man. Because the fact that I have $250 to go and spend plus another $300, in which I sent him the picture. I laid out the $20 bills on the table and took a picture and sent him it. Like, the $300 are here for you when you get it here to Michigan, regardless of the condition the goddamn truck's in. Can't be any more forward with this son of a bitch. You want me to carrier pigeon the money to your doorstep? Son of a bitch. Can't do that shit. Hey, carrier pigeon, take this over to 135 Asshole House. Oh, no, I can call him out. Chris Ferriol's house over there in Illinois. Now, let me strap this to your ass crack. Pack it in your poop chute. Whack. Get on, carrier pigeon. Go shit it out on his doorstep. I need my product. Flip my record. I love records. Okay. So, man, comments are still rolling. I love you guys. You guys are the greatest. Ashley says, how you been besides people taking money from you? I've actually been very good, thanks. The new job is on the up and up. I've been there for a few months now. I've got another job working at a barbecue joint on the weekends just to make a little bit of extra pocket jingle. And, the kids are good. The woman's good. Everything's good. All I need is a vehicle to drive and hopefully half a month of trap season in which to get a couple of catch in just to get my sanity back before the season ends. But everything's on the up and up. I've just been extremely busy. That's why you haven't seen me on here very often. Mike Paradise says, Steve Cooper, send me his profile and I will fuck with him. Yes, sir. Thank you, Paradise. And Ashley Compton says, we go Thursday to find out what our new little trapper's going to be. What? You having another kid? I didn't even know that. I've been in the fucking dark. Congrats. Awesome. Anyways. Okay, I'm probably going to wrap it up. We got 5 people left on here. So, just a breakdown. I've answered all your guys' comments. Thank you for the comments. Thanks for everybody that joined in. It's been a very lively broadcast, and it was nice to see so many people. So many people I have missed dearly in the few months that I've been gone. God damn it. I can't even tell you how much I miss trapping. I miss being out in the woods. I miss running the live streams. And I miss communicating with all of you. You guys are the greatest outdoorsman community in the world. The greatest tight-knit group of people I've ever met. With the exception of one jackass that owes me product. You know who you are? Mm-hmm. Fucker. Put a postage stamp on it, get it out if it's sitting next to your fucking door. That way you don't trip over it with your bum ass. Anyways. Joseph, I'll catch you later. So, just a recap. Person number 1 ripped me off of product. He was on here. Y'all know who he is. Tell him to get my box back in the mail. Seriously, stamp on it. Get it coming. If you're a man of your word and you honestly got it by the door, blow the dust off it. Brush the lint balls off the top. Slap a goddamn stamp on it. Get it in my mailbox so I can go and say we're clean and clear on that deal. Person number 2 I'm dealing with, Chris Ferriols. CHRISFE or FARRIOLS. Hit me up on Messenger and I'll get you his info. Get me my $250 back that he screwed me out of on Western Union on a vehicle deal. And that's it. I miss all of you. I'll see you guys again. Hit me up on Messenger. I'll chat with ya. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Stay strong, stay safe, keep trapping tight chains, and Mad Nasty will see you again sooner than you fucking think.